A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Some Pharisees approached Jesus and tested him, saying, "Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any cause whatever?" He said in reply, "Have you not read that from the beginning the Creator made them male and female? And said, 'For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh?' So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, man must not separate." They said to him, "Then why did Moses command that the man give the woman a bill of divorce and dismiss her?" He said to them, "Because of the hardness of your hearts, Moses allowed you to divorce your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so. I say to you, whoever divorces his wife, unless the marriage is unlawful, and marries another, commits adultery." His disciples said to him, "If that is the case of a man with his wife, it is better not to marry." He answered, "Not all can accept this word, but only those to whom that is granted. Some are incapable of marriage because they were born so, some because they were made so by others, some because they have renounced marriage for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. Whoever can accept this ought to accept it." The Gospel of the Lord. For the sake of the kingdom of heaven. In response to Jesus' prohibition of divorce, his disciples remark, "If that is the case of a man with his wife, it is better not to marry." Instead of discussing further the pros and cons of marriage, Jesus directs their attention to another level: to renounce marriage for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. Marriage is the natural end of human sexuality, but it is not the absolute good, or the end-all. The human heart is made for God, and it can find happiness in offering itself undivided for God. Jesus himself did not marry, and his joy was complete. He invites those who can to discover this treasure of total giving of self to God. For his part, Paul gives this advice to the unmarried and to the widows. "It is a good thing for them to remain as they are, as I do. But if they cannot exercise self-control, they should marry. For it is better to marry than to be on fire."